Happy Hump Day, everyone. You know, we have so many places to visit from Tampa Bay to Z. And from now until the end of the month, you can check out a very unique street artwork in Ybor City. Wastelanders is meant to get you out and to think about the future of our planet.
I've had an incredible disdain for sometimes the so-called American dream, where it's all about buying and consuming and throwing things away, and irregardless of what you're doing to the community and to the environment. Eventually it got to a point where I started putting these objects together and they became meaningful and profound. There are 13 sculptures from my dystopian installation called Wasteland, which is a 50 sculpture installation, and these are the inhabitants of a post-apocalyptic future. These are created from found objects that go through a 7-stage process, and some of the stages resemble cataclysmic eras in time. And eventually it comes out with a social commentary that's bright, colorful, and lures the viewer to it to try to understand why it was created. I've had great reaction. People interact with them, they take selfies with them. They're amazed by what they're seeing, and they're astounded because it's new, it's fresh, and it's inviting. I hang out in St. Petersburg, I hang out in Ybor City, and the more I looked at it, I thought my work would fit here. It's historic, there's a lot of meaning here, there's a lot of culture here, and there's a lot of people here. They're not intended to be outside, but they're well constructed and they can take the elements for a certain amount of time. I use a lot of the recycled items from my home, and as well as going to the Goodwills, thrift stores, finding them on my bike rides. I find objects everywhere. My sole purpose is to have someone see my art and interact with it, try to gauge some feeling from it and see what it means to them and how they can be a part of my message and, you know, reduce, reuse, cycle. I mean, that's what my art began as.